pass the floor to our Madam President / TME, Patricia Viap. The floor is yours, Patricia.
Thank you so much, Alif. I gladly take control of the virtual stage and proudly declare our meeting, Power of Money, is officially open. Yay! Okay, great. We are so happy because we are talking about something that is so close to us and we just can't run away from money no matter what your relationship with money right now. Whether it's a love-hate relationship, whether it's a social, or whether it's a very exciting relationship, let me share with you the reason why I have already transformed myself in a way. Thank you to my designer, Patsy, to turn me to a Barbie who's happily married to money. When I was young, I always wanted to have a Barbie doll. Having brought up in a very prudent family, my parents are middle-class parents, I was never given a chance not to even have the smallest size of Barbie doll. And to me, I always feel neglected and sad and at the same time not enough. Because of that, I associate Barbie with prosperity. But of course, as I move on in life, as I get educated by my parents, they were so great. They sent me to the best, one of the best universities in Canada to get my education that I can afford Barbie right now. Yay! How great it is, the feeling that finally I can afford something that I long for. But having said that, now that I can buy a lot of Barbies, I don't really buy Barbie anymore. But the spirit of Barbie, that relationship always is important in my heart. I'm not sure about you. Maybe it's not Barbie, maybe it's Ken. Whatever it is, I urge today is also a moment to reflect upon your relationship with money. Before that, I would encourage all of you to turn on your camera because this is before your experience with the power of money. And I would like to have all of you to also get ready a dollar bill, whichever currency you have. Later on, we'll take another photo if you can. Bring out that piece of money or whatever currency it is so that we capture ourselves with the beautiful camera right now. And to do the honor, Patsy will be the one who is going to help us to click the camera. And if you can, turn on your video and let us know how your relation with money is through your facial expression.
Okay, great. Thank you. Please switch on your camera. You have the money ready with you? By the way, this one is the bill. Have to pay today. Okay, I'm gonna count. 1, 2, and 3. Smile with the money. Okay, great. Thank you. Back to our president.
Hey.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to transform myself into Toastmaster of the day to introduce some of the exciting things that we are going to discover together about money. And one of the very important things I thought I would like to share with all of you is certainly the prosperity principle. Before I share that, I would also like all of you to type in a number right now that represents your relationship with money. From 0 to 5. 0 means you hate money. 5 means you are in love with money. Go ahead and type it in the chat box. There is no judgment here. Each and every one of us would have a certain feeling when you think of the word money. Go ahead and type it there. There will be no judgment. The only reason why we want to do this is to bring that awareness. Whether you like it or not, my friends, you are in this financial system. And because of this, I need to introduce the role players to make sure we will have a great time. To do the honor, it's my privilege to invite my grammarian. She's very happy right now because she is experiencing the power of money. Grammarian Suisin, our VPE. Tell us the word of the day and your role as a grammarian. Take it away.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. So, hello everyone, I am your grammarian. As a grammarian, my responsibility is to take note that all of the good usages and the improvements for your language. And also, I will be noting for all of your filler sounds and filler words. So, yes. And here, my big responsibility is to introduce you all with the word of the day, which is prosperity. Prosperity, the meaning is the state of being successful and having a lot of money. So here, one example. Let's drive growth and create prosperity. Thank you so much. I encourage you all to use our word of the day, prosperity. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
I certainly feel the vibe of prosperity from Suisin's voice. I'd like to introduce now our Miss Rolex. She's certainly the goddess of prosperity. Sanduni, would you like to briefly let us know your role as a Miss Rolex? Take it away.
Thank you very much, Pat. So today I'm going to time your speeches. So we have one prepared speech, which is 5 to 7 minutes, and the table topics, which is 1 to 2 minutes. And I'm going to evaluate. I'm going to time your evaluations also. So it's normally 2 to 3 minutes. So after the meeting, I'm going to give away my report. Back to you, Pat.
Thank you. With this, we are going to move into our prepared speech session. And our speaker today is very dear to me. I adopted her as a sister without her permission anyways, but I love her to bits. And at the same time, I also have another dear sister, Tri Ping, who is going to evaluate our speaker here, Tanisa. So Tanisa comes from a very diverse background. She is very much a prosperity goddess in her own way because she studies about energy. And we all know money is also energy as well, right? It's a form of energy. So with this, allow me to bring our virtual speaker on the virtual stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our biggest round of applause to Tanisa Uy. Tanisa, take it away.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the day, Patricia. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests all around the world. Today, my speech will be all about embracing the darkness and healing that by using the light. My story begins when I was a university student, Sunway University student, whereby I studied hospitality and tourism management. Just imagine a girl who was very awkward. I would be dressed as normal jeans and t-shirt. I had braces in my teeth, looking really like a nerd. And what I did was I had two personalities, like how Patricia says, very diverse person. In Summer University College, I was called TA. I was using my Chinese name. But then I moonlighted as an Indian classical dancer, and everyone called me Tinisha. Tini was a very quiet girl. She never spoke in class. So I never spoke in class until the lecturer called me. But I was always acing my studies, always having very good grades. And on top of that, Tinisha, on the other hand, was this girl who had lots of makeup, dressed as a bride in jewelry, and I used to perform in stage. And sporadically entered media in Malaysia. So what happened? Well, one day, I was going up on the elevator. I was going to go into the elevator and I looked up at my mentor, or what is known to me at that time was my lecturer, Mr. Fabian Fidelis. And he was a really tall man. So I'm looking at him like this. He's looking down at me like this. And he said, "Hi, Ting. I was wondering, would you like to join Toastmasters?" Toastmasters. What is that? Now, in my head, a person who reads a lot, I imagine two champagne glasses clinking together like this. Ching! And I said it out loud. And he started laughing. He went, "Yes, you're right." A little bit lower. Toastmasters is actually more of a masters of ceremonies, where you stand up on stage, greet everyone, and make sure the event goes well. Not only that, you will also learn leadership skills and public speaking skills as well. Would you like to try it? Now, I want you to guess what was my answer. If you said yes, you are completely wrong. I turned him down by saying, "No, I'm not going to do it." Why? Because I already get terrified dancing in front of stage, in front of 400, 500 people as a beginner classical dancer. Don't ask me to stand in front of total strangers and talk to them. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. And what I did, I left my mentor, or I left my lecturer, went all the way to another state up north in Langkawi. I stayed there for 10 years. And this was the time where I harnessed the light inside of me. This beautiful light I gave to my friends, my colleagues, my guests. I gave everything to them. And that was the time that I shone the brightest of all. I never ever got a day where I never was nominated as a service hero. A person who gives the best customer service ever. The best birthdays, the best honeymoons. My name would be there. Nisha, all over the place. Would I get nominated and win? No, but nominated, definitely. Unfortunately, with all that light comes all the darkness. I worked too hard. I got really sick. I succumbed to a lung infection, lost my job, lost everything. I had to come all the way back from Langkawi, a home of 10 years, come all the way back here to Selangor and start all over again. And this time, I texted Mr. Fabian Fidelis again. "Hi, Mr. Fabian, how are you?" And his reply was, "I'm very fine." He heard my stories and he said, "Tanisha, do you want to join Toastmasters?" And this time I said, yes. I'm not going to bore you guys with all the details. From 2021 to 2023, how I grew with the Toastmasters family that I now have. I became what is known as a very good leader, aspiring others to be themselves. More importantly, listening to what my mentor said. He is such an important person because he tells me the beauty of trying to find the light within myself and also the light that I can give to others as well. In a nutshell, this is what a mentor does. In the darkest of moments, we are the candle here that sometimes get extinguished with all the things that happens to us. A mentor comes along like a lighter, lights us up to remind us that we also have a light that's also within us as well. A light of joy, a light of prosperity that we can share with others. So never forget that you have the light within yourself that only a mentor can give you. A mentor is someone who not only guides you, but he or she reminds you of the light that you have within. That's all for my speech. Back to you.
Wow, the light within. How many of you are actually very excited to ignite or reignite the light within? I'm very excited, and I love to hear how Chui Ping will evaluate Tanisha. Chui Ping, over to you.
Good afternoon, Tanisha. I loved your speech. So today your speech is about the protege's experience and how you ran away from being a Toastmaster because you were fearing something. You just ran away, and not just ran away for a short time, but actually for 10 years. Oh my gosh. But looking at you right now, I believe you have actually made a really wise decision to become a Toastmaster, because now you speak so eloquently, and that light from within is actually shining out and giving out a lot of joy. So definitely you were engaging the audience, you were looking at the camera, you were so bright. And it's just like simply amazing that you now hold a power within you and the confidence that you have to shine through. I'm so proud of you. As a protege, as the how would I say it? You have actually met the speech purpose of this project, Introduction Towards Mentoring. And I do hope that you will go far. I can actually see you go so far in future. My only point for improvement for you is you may want to try to stand up, to give your speech, challenge yourself to that, where we can see the whole of your upper body with your hand gestures, and where you can move yourself across your stage within the camera, space online. Because there is a difference when you deliver your speech online and when you deliver it in person. It's two new worlds. So now you're very comfortable here online. So challenge yourself to stand up and use more vocal variety. You were so happy throughout, but use your tonality to pause, to pace, and you will actually create more impact in your speech, and you will actually allow the audience to digest and to understand more what you are actually saying about your speech. So I would love to continue to hear your speech further from now on. Thank you, and back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Shui Ping. I can't thank Shui Ping enough, as she gave a very insightful evaluation. I can feel a lot of values, and if we transfer that, it's going to be in the form of money. So today I'm going to share with you the very first prosperity principle. Your income can grow only to the extent you do. Your income can grow only to the extent you grow. In short, income is always reflective of the value you bring to the table. Of course, we're not talking about all scammers, all that, okay? Let's leave them alone. We don't want to deal with that. We want to deal with people who are really, really there to create value so that their income will grow accordingly. If everybody is okay with that, if you understand that principle, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, it's fine. We will explain more to you, okay? Now, this is the power of principles that I took it from. So if you are free, go ahead and explore this book. Moving on, yes, it's our table topic session. And I can't stress my appreciation to Table Topics Master, Sasi Kumar. Without Sasi, we will not have advanced #ArdentSpeakers in the first place. I'm so delighted to bring him on the virtual stage. Sasi Kumar, Distinguished Toastmaster, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and also Patricia as our president. And today, our table topic is going to be in related with our theme, power of money. So I have few notes here. I'm not sure if you all can see well. So I have $50 of 50 Singapore dollars. So I hope you all can see. And then I have Malaysian ringgit, 50 ringgit as well. And then I have 1,000 Thailand baht. And then I have 200 rupees, Indian rupees. And then I have, and that's the only currency I could find. So for the fifth, I brought $100 of Monopoly currency. So we have 5 different currencies. So the volunteers can actually volunteer themselves and choose one of the currency. And then I will give the topic. So since Janet says Monopoly game, I assume she's a volunteer to take part in table topics.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, let me share my screen. Oh, host, can you please enable myself to share this? Okay, great.
Now, okay.
Yeah, thank you. So the topic for you, Janet, money is not everything, but everything is money. Money is not everything, but everything is money. Go ahead, Janet.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. To me, money is important, yet it is not everything, because there are other things that in life we can actually enjoy and cherish. First of all, to cherish the time, quality time with your parents, with your loved ones, especially nowadays, we have 24 hours given, but yet we find ourselves so caught up with the busyness in our work, in our life, family, as well as children's attention. The next thing is that money is not everything because we need good health. Without health, no money. Do you think that is correct? Do you think this is true? What do you think? So money is not just about everything, but it's also our health. Without our good health, we can't actually live. And of course, we have to thank God for our day-to-day because God gives us the breath of life. And the other thing I notice, even as I cherish my loved ones, my family, and also my health, is also the time that we have to reflect on ourselves, what we have done every day. Because this is the only time that we can actually do besides just thinking of money. I have this as money, this as money, but that you don't have joy in our life. So we have to reflect what we have done every day. So I urge you all, basically, not just money is everything, but money is also important. Yet we have to understand that money is not everything. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Janet, yes, money is not everything. But when it comes to Monopoly, for me, everything is money. Thank you. And next, we have BK. BK, can you choose the currencies? We have Indian rupees, Thailand baht, Singapore dollars, and Malaysian ringgit.
I choose the rupee, which is
Indian,
equivalent like 60 cents, right? In ringgit terms.
yes, 200. Yeah, around 6 ringgit. It's on 6 ringgit, 200 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, your topic will be, what would you do if you won a lottery worth of $1 million? What would you do if you won a lottery worth of $1 million? Toastmaster BK.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Sasikumar. First of all, the government will take away the first chunk of your $1 million jackpot. So you left not with the 1 million, but almost like half of it, about 30%. So what you left is about 700,000. So what can I do with 700,000 ringgit? Well, basically is that there are three things that I can do about. Number one is that I would give some to my parents as a gift for them to go travel. Number two is basically I would spend some for my family in terms of buying more insurance so that at least they are well covered throughout their lives, and also put some money into their education account as well as their retirement account. And whatever the residue balance of the money, I will spend it for myself in terms of, let's say, if I want to buy or go for a short trips in the region, or possibly go to India, right? I have rupee, right, currency, so I probably can go to India and visit like Kerala, then enjoy the seafood and nice beach. So all in all, yeah, 1 million ringgit right now. After inflation, there's not much of it. I'm not sure if 1 million ringgit for 10 years, if I won it, it would end up become 500,000 minus your tax, which takes about 30%. So you end up about 350,000. So that's not much for you to spend anyway. 350,000, the house prices might be 1.5 million, and any cars would represent about closer to 250,000. So that's it. There's nothing else to be spent for my 1 million ringgit. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, BK, for give us a detailed expenses for your 1 million ringgit. I just want to share, when someone asked me this question last time, what was my answer? What would you do when you win $1 million? So I told them the first thing I would do is go to the money changer and exchange the $1 million into Ringgit Malaysia. That was my answer. Thank you. And next we have Duncan. Sorry, Duncan, I have no pounds, euros, or Japanese yen. All I have is Thailand baht, Singapore dollars, and Malaysian ringgit.
I'm going to go for the one with the most value in it. And I think that one is the $50 from Singapore.
Exactly.
So give me the Singapore dollar one, please, because I want the money.
Yes. So the topic for you would be, let's check what we have on the screen. Money, root of all evil. Money, root of all evil. Toastmaster Duncan.
Money is the root of all evil. I've heard this many times, but I don't believe it's the root of all evil. Because although, yes, there are many people who become prosperous by building up lots of money. Are they all? They're not all evil, and also the money itself can provide them with the means to do a lot of good. I mean, you look at people like Bill Gates, for example, the Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation. He's done a tremendous amount of good through that charitable organization that he set up together with his wife. So he's done a great deal of good with money. But then if you look at the people who are evil, okay, Vladimir Putin, I think he's pretty evil, attacking Ukraine and all that sort of stuff. But is he doing it because of the money? No, he's doing it because of the power. So yes, money does help him. Obviously, he's got his $200 million dacha outside of Moscow, and he's sending all of his troops everywhere, and he's got loads of money to himself. But it's not the money that he's doing it for. He's doing it for the power. And I believe that even if he didn't have the money, even if he wasn't the president of Russia, he would still be doing nasty things. So it's not the root of all evil. Money is also the root of a lot of good as well. So although I've heard this many times, money is not necessarily all that bad. We need money to live. We need money to make others prosperous like ourselves, if we are ourselves prosperous. So no, money is not the root of all evil, in my opinion. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topics Master, Sasi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Duncan, and I totally agree with your stand. Money is not root of all evil. Probably greed is. Thank you. Next, we have Herlina. So Herlina, you have
What is left?
1,000 Thai baht and 50 ringgit.
Baht and ringgit. I'll go with Malaysian ringgit.
But do you know, right? 1,000 baht is higher value than 50 ringgit.
I am Malaysian through and through.
Okay, so that's why I have an interesting topic, something that you very you can hear very often among Malaysians or Asians. Let's see what we have for you. Money don't grow on trees. Money don't grow on trees. Toastmaster Helena.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sasi. Money don't grow on trees. Yes. But then, when I was a kid, right, we always have this, during my time when I was a kid, we always play masak-masak. What is it called? I mean, all my friends, they will gather with us and then we will play cooking. We will play house, house play. And that's like we have a partner, our husband, so-called husband, and all those things that make believe play, I guess. And the only money we have that time is money from the trees. Basically, all the leaves that we will just collect, money is that the leaf that actually falls from the trees, and that is actually our currency, our money. So back then, we believe that money does comes from the trees back then. However, as I grew up, right, and then because when we were a kid, everything has been provided by our parents. My parents paid for my education, paid for my clothes, for everything. I don't even have to think about money. I don't care where money comes from. But then after working, after graduating, having a job, then I suddenly realized that now I need to find my own money. I have bills now to pay. I have my insurance to pay. I have a lot of things, my phone bills, and now I need to buy a house. And then I realized that money does not grow on trees, and we have to find the money. Then I realized, yes, and it's a lot of work. So it's not only you have to do a lot of things in order for you to gain money. Before this, I thought that, I can just work. There was a time that I do 2 jobs when I was, after graduating, just to ensure that I have enough. Because, yeah, after graduating, you don't have enough. I mean, the salary is not that big, and there's a lot of things that you need to pay. And then I started to realize that I can use my credit card for everything. And then that was among the biggest mistake of my life. And then that's why I need to have extra job in order for me to cater to my standard of living. But then I realized that this will not work. Money don't grow on trees. You have to work towards it in order to achieve all your demands and your needs. And for that, I do believe that money don't grow on trees. You have to work towards it. Back to you, distinguished Thomas Sasi.
Thank you, Helena. Yes, I totally agree with you because I feel it when the moment I start earn money myself. So next we have Swisin. So
Hi.
Swisin. So yeah, we have Thai baht 1,000.
Oh, okay. Thai
So
baht.
yep. And your topic for today is a penny saved is a penny earned. A penny saved is a penny earned.
A penny saved is a penny earned. I do believe with this one. My dear fellow Toastmasters, if you have many, please save it. When I was young, we all have like ballots in our school. And my mom gave me 300 jets, Myanmar jets every day. And I saved that money in the ballot with my friends. And I always ask snacks from my mom when I arrive home. I don't eat snack at school. I save it with the ballots with my friends. And later, I got more money. And I'm so happy when I see this amount of money. And I save it in a purse. And later, you know what happened? My brother stole everything. And he used my money with his friends when he go outside. And I was like crying a lot. Oh my God. I save it for that money, like I don't eat snack. Why other people, my friends are eating, but I didn't eat. So why you could take it? and he just leave a letter for me. And when I reached that letter, I could smile and I was happy again. And it's okay, he just took it. But that is the habit. The habit that I just like when I got a little money, I save it. So that habit still growing in this age. So when I started to work in an international school, I saved most of my money. And then later, my mom bought an apartment with that saving. So, I have never imagined that I could buy an apartment. Like it is small one, but I have never imagined that. So I just saved like 10,000 jerks, 20,000 jerks, 1 lakh Myanmar money, and then it become amount of, and I could buy a small apartment. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, if you have money, even build that good habit for your children also. Because when they see this amount of money, they will understand that they can achieve things. They can achieve their dream. Like me, I could buy an apartment, my dream. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Risin. And do we have timer? Do we have one more space for one more table topics, or we are good?
We are out of time, Sasi.
Okay, good. With that, thank you to all our table topic speakers. And I hope you enjoyed our table topics session. I hope by participating in the table topics today, all of you will get a lot of prosperity, because today we just spoke about the power of money. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Patricia. You're on mute, Patricia.
Thank you so much to Sasi. That's why I need him, you see, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, great. It was a fantastic session. I learned so much. And I'm very curious what our table topics evaluator has to say on the 5 brilliant table topics speaker. Before that, let us quickly vote. You probably want to vote to the speaker who gave you a lot of inspiration as far as money is concerned. Let's do that right away. And with this, I will gladly hand the control right now to our BPPR, Patsy Wu. Patsy, take it away.
Thank you very much, Club President Patricia. That was funny. As a matter of fact, I love our Sashi, the table topics session master, conduct this training by his creativity, bringing up those currencies and as a monopoly game. That was creative. Thank you. It's a very nice starter. And how about those excellent table topics speakers? First, Janet. Janet starts using her persuasive techniques. It's a money thing, but, okay. Then she supported her argument by using the factors of the family and the house are more important than money itself. I love her conclusion, clear and concrete. Well done. And the second tabletop speaker, BK. BK, remember, I used to ask this similar question. What will you do if you have a have a power, superpower? BK said he wanted to go casino. I still remember, but this time it's totally different. He tried to be a accountant this time, calculating how much money he really eventually had. Wasn't that much at all, but was humorous, very witty. I love that style. Totally is different from the past. Well tried. Thank you, PK. The rule of all evil. Well, I love that argument because I totally agree with you. And by supporting money is not an evil. Well, Duncan gave two perfect examples. One is Bill Gates. He does a charity, and not versus a power of from a politician. So he drew a very nice conclusion. He said, well, we all need the money, but not money definitely is not evil. Important of the money is actually has its value. I heard that message very strong, concrete. Carlina, using this her narration again by talking about her childhood. Money grew on the trees, and she had fun with that. She thought it was the money, the leaves or the money. But she learned later that she had to work very, very hard to earn money. Okay, those are tracking. So one is before, one is at the current. It was a very nice comparison. That's a beautiful, beautiful statement that she using that, you know, as a phone bills and the houses, and you have to work hard enough to earn money. I agree with you totally. It's a well organized, logistic speech. And their last speaker, our Suisi, I love the way he supported our table topics masters. The a penny saved is a penny earned. And she gave those supportive fact examples, but also Charlie, one of that little story about her brother, and your brother even left a note to you. I think that was funny, you know. Oh, the children would do that sometimes, and eventually she support a very strong. By giving example, by saving the money, she actually bought her mother an apartment. That's an excellent example. By all means, I love that today everybody does a contribution, which everyone prosperity, wealthy, see for the rest of the years. Thank you. Back to our session master. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. I certainly would regard this as a prosperity report to all the table topic speakers. We love all of you, and it's very difficult to come up with the best speakers, but we will stay tuned. Now, I would like to highlight one of the very important thing, principle number 2, the prosperity principle. How many of you are ready for this? If you are, give me a thumbs up. I'm so happy that Sasi highlighted some of the money myth that we heard. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on tree. Let me highlight to you. This is some of the roots that we have as far as money is concerned. Today, the purpose of the second principle is to bring awareness to you right now. If you think money is the root of all evils, or money doesn't grow on tree is true, I would like to challenge you to think about the roots that you have right now. Because how much money we will eventually have in our life, it all depends on how much we believe we deserve the money. I can't explain very deeply, but I will type the principle number 2 in the chat box, and you can go ahead and really ask yourself about this principle. If you want to have a lot of money to do good, to bless your parents, your family members, now, this is the time that we need to examine our root of money. Having said that, let us move on to our grammarian. I know she's very excited right now to also send her prosperity vibes to all of us. Grammarian Suisin, take it away.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. So everyone, I really love all of your language and you all did amazing. So here, there's some beautiful words that I really love from you all. One is from our speaker, Toastmaster Tinisa. She said, the light within us. There is always light inside us. Oh, that is so lovely. And then from our Toastmaster of the day, President Pat, she said, ignite and reignite the light within us. So let us ignite together our light in our heart. And then Toastmaster Tripping said, speak eloquently. Tonality. I love these words. And then from our speaker one, Toastmaster Janet said, many is not everything. Toastmaster Duncan used the word tremendous. Many is the root of all good things. Imagine like this, how positive he is. And then from Toastmaster DTM Sashi, he said, many is the root of evil. Many doesn't grow in the tree. So these are amazing words. And here there are some misusage, which is this time I say yes. So actually we have to use this time I said yes. So I heard some of the speakers said like, actually we have to use past tense, but they use present tense. So please be careful. If something already finished in the past, we have to use past tense. So yeah, please be mindful about the past tense. And for our word of the day used by Toastmaster Tiniser, Toastmaster Tripping, our President Pat, Toastmaster Duncan, and then Toastmaster Patsy. And next is our counter report. Toastmaster Tripping said 2 so. Toastmaster Sassy said 2 and 3 so. Toastmaster BK said R 4 times. Toastmaster Halina said 5 times. That's why 3 times. So this is all my reports. Thank you so much, everyone. You all did amazing and you all are very eloquent speakers. So keep it up and keep nailing. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Yay! Thank you so much, Swissy, for the very, very prosperous report. Now let's turn to our timer, Sanduni. Sanduni, how did we do with time?
Let me share the screen. Is it visible?
It's loading.
So for the prepared speeches, Teen Xiaoyi took 6 minutes and 28 seconds. The evaluator Tripping took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. In table topics, Janet took 1 minute and 50 seconds. BK took 1 minute and 43 seconds. Duncan took 1 minute and 58 seconds. Helena took 1 minute and 33 seconds, which is a little bit out of 16 seconds. For the evaluation, Patsy took 4 minutes and 38 seconds. And Bramirian Shizing took 2 minutes and 5 seconds actually. And myself, it's now. So that's the timer's report. So all within time except Helena, but all did a great job. Over to you, Pat.
Wow, thank you so much, Suisin. And of course, Sanduni for the very, very amazing grammarian and timer's report. So now moving on, we are going to ask feedback from the guests, of course, and our members as well. Members, if they are able to give feedback, we certainly would like to hear from our members. Arifa, are you able to give some feedback? Because Arifa is actually in the field of finance as well. She's rubbing her eyes right now. Okay, great. Arifa, share us some tips, some money tips that you'd like to share with us.
Money tips. I believe in law of attraction, because when you, what you believe is what you create. So this is what I think works for me. So whenever I trust that I can hit certain target and I believe it, and somehow I make it. Yeah. So
yeah,
that's about it.
Okay, that's very great. Thank you so much, Arifa, for sharing. So now I'm going to share the third principle, or the third prosperity principles, is the fact that money is actually a result. Just like Arifa mentioned, if you believe you deserve it, then somehow your brain, our brain, will find an avenue to get it the right way, the lawful way. That's why we are Toastmasters, right? We are governed by the law, integrity, respect, service, and excellence, so we don't do bad stuff. So we're gonna exclude the scammers and all that. Okay, people who like to con people, no, they are not in our community, so we don't care about that. But the rightful mindset, we will certainly get the money you deserve. That's if you believe in it, because money is actually a result. So let's hear from Alif as well. Alif, I know you are a student and probably you have your own relationship with money. So after today's session, what is your biggest takeaway, Alif?
My biggest takeaway is that money is important, but it's not everything. That's what I want to share with you. It is important, but don't make it the sole reason that you live. Just like what Duncan said. Putin did it for power, not more money. He lost more money, actually, doing his little act, as we can call it. So that's it for me. Money is important.
Great.
Not everything.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, your opinions on money. Thank you so much. Moving on, my members, if you are able to share, I'd like to hear from you. Let's hear from Watana. Watana is actually a group trotter. I would certainly feel Watana is living a life that everybody adores. She flies to wherever she wants to. So Watana, share with us some of your principles of money that you always embrace. Yeah, we want to learn from you.
Okay, thought I could just mention one thing first, not related to that, just to say that I felt prosperous coming back from Sydney after 3 weeks. I put on 2 kg. Just my word of the day. Sorry about that. Well, my father always told me money is the small matter. Every other problem is always a bigger problem than money, because so I never thought much about money, but I know that as a project manager by profession, we always have a budget and we make it fit the budget. So if we earn more, we spend more. If we earn less, we spend less to balance out your sheet. So you never get into trouble. Thank you. Back to you.
Wow. Thank you. I suppose in that regard, it's true. Everything that can be solved by money is not really a real problem, because, you know, if money can solve it, then probably it can still be resolved. Whereas something that is beyond money can deal with, that can be something that really is, you know, is really scary sometimes. I'm thinking about people who are, you know, are hit by illness and all that. That would be sad, like what's happening in the world right now. So thank you so much for sharing, Watana. And I'd like to actually spotlight right now, if you are able to share. Damon, are you able to share? I know you have not turned on your video yet, but I'd love to hear, yes, your takeaway from today's meeting. If you can unmute yourself, Damon.
Thank you. It's good, because I happen to have a sleepover tongue. So I thank you all. I learned also, again, I learned a lot from all the members about your ideas for money. Yeah, there's something I lack that kind of knowledge. So my idea about the powerful money, and the tip to prosperity, if I can offer, is that to choose, maybe we can choose, in my opinion, this is from my experience, to choose your boss carefully and what kind, and that career, your career path, because that will affect you along the way for the rest of your life. And when we going to save some money, maybe we can also take the inflation rate for the next 3 or 5 years into consideration. So your income will be eaten by the inflation. And I think maybe that's a little tip to get richer. And I hope everyone prosper and flourish. Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Damon, for sharing. I like this, the fact that we are in control of our money. That's why it's high time we all need to think how to invest wisely. Great. with this, I'm now going to declare who the table topic speaker is. It's so hard to come up with the person. And in fact, Alif and me, we have been going back and forth trying to see who the best table topics speaker is. Now today, because it's a money session, so in fact, the best table topics speaker, you will actually get something extra from today's meeting. So I want to declare this as a surprise to all the members as well. So whoever is the winner today, you will get a discount of 50 ringgit for your next renewal. Okay, so this person, if you win already, then you will get a 50 ringgit discount on your next renewal, because we are going to increase our price for the next renewal. So I think this is timely to encourage all of us to continue your learning in Toastmasters. I know all of you want to know who the winner is. I have more good news later, but this is what our best speaker is gonna get. So drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, folks, drum roll, drum roll. We want to appreciate all the speakers, and the winner today, the best table topic speaker, drum roll, unmute yourself and make some noise. Woohoo!
Woohoo, woohoo.
Yay!
Yay.
Congratulations, Duncan. So let's spotlight Duncan and myself. We'll take a photo. Duncan, you get to claim your
Oh, thank you
50
very
ringgit
much
when
indeed.
the next
I
renewal
don't
comes.
deserve it. I do not deserve it. I thought somebody else was a better speaker than me today, actually.
It's the law of attraction shines upon you.
But thank you very
Okay,
much, everybody.
are you ready? I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna count one. Duncan, you have to smile, all right?
Yeah, Duncan, you have to smile, yeah.
There's a slight delay
Two.
on my internet, so that's why I'm
Okay.
smiling later.
All right, smile. Three. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
Great.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
I'm very excited also to acknowledge all our role players. Role players, please be, yes, all our role players. I'm so happy to have all of you here as well. So the role players, let's spotlight all the role players.
Let me spotlight them.
Yes.
Three,
Spotlighting.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Do stay back some of our members and guests, yes, especially guests, because we have a good deal for you end of the day.
How about a leaf? I'm still waiting for a leaf. A leaf?
Yeah.
Spotlighted now.
Okay, so do we have everybody now?
Okay, everybody, yes, very excited over money.
Okay, I'm gonna count 3, 2, have a nice smile, 1. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Yay. Good, good, good. So with this, we want to encourage everybody to turn on your video. We're going to take a group photo. So you can, once again, whatever currency you have, or you don't have also, never mind. Just make some money sign, whatever it is, because we are so excited. This is a very important moment. And certainly, I would like to encourage the members and guests to stay back because we have some good deal for you, especially guests. We hope to turn you to future members, okay? That's why we want you to stay back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, money, money, money.
Great, I love Arifa. Arifa has a dollar bill, and also there's an American dollar over there. Everybody's ready with your credit card. It's wonderful. Okay, I'm going to count.
Damon, be careful with your credit card. Don't show them.
Yeah, Damon, no credit card numbers. Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. It's great. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been so amazing. So I have good news to our future members. I hope you will consider membership with Advanced #ArdentSpeakers. We are here embracing growth mindsets, and we believe we deserve more than we have right now, and that's why we want to grow ourselves. One of the reasons why we want to be a great communicator and a leader is really to increase your net worth. Think about this. If you embrace all these two skill sets, you are supposed to make more money in the future. Does that make sense to you? If it doesn't make sense to you, it's okay, but I hope it makes sense. Why we want to make more money so that you can bring more value to the people out there and show them that money is not the the root of all evils. It's never the root of all evils. It's the misconception that we have. Clear away all these bad myths that you have. They are wrong belief systems that keep you small and poor. If you have those belief systems, it will make us poor. And that is not what we want, all right? Now, one of the reasons also I want to excite all of you, if you know we are going to certainly help each other to be better communicator, better leader. And end of the day, I hope each and every one of you, you will be your millionaire in your own way. We all know money is not everything, but without money, you can't do anything at all, okay? That is a fact. Now, because of this, we are giving a discount right now to all the future members who want to join us, okay? If you join us today, next few days, we will approach you. We are going to knock off 100 ringgit from the membership, okay? The membership originally is $280, okay, 80 ringgit. But we're going to knock it off to only 140, okay? This discount is very limited because we have to actually sponsor. But why we are sponsoring? Because we want you to really grow in an environment that is going to keep growing. It's so important to stay in the right group. You all know Jim Rohn once said, Tony Robbins, Sifu, okay, he once said, we are the average of the 5 people who are closest to us. And that's why we are doing weekly meeting every day. End of the day, you are the power of you, okay? You are there to decide what you want to do in life. You may not want to be a millionaire, that's okay. But want to make sure that you're clear on that. So you're going to be the leader that's going to lead your tribe. And that's where we are coming in. So once again, the discount is huge. 100 ringgit, convert that, you only pay 140 for your membership from, in fact, November until March. Get hold of this discount. And if you have any questions, please come to me or any of the Expo team. With this, I can't say enough to thank all our existing members. Each and every one of you are so important to all of us. And we thank you for keeping up your growth journey. I know sometimes you can't come, but it's okay. But most importantly, keep the spirit going because we are all here to embrace your own prosperity. Okay, before we leave right now, this is the end of our meeting. Before we end right now, if you can still stay, please stay. Let us know your one-way takeaway. If you can't speak, it's okay. Use the chat box. Let us know your biggest takeaway. If you have to go, it's okay. Thank you so much, Arifah, for staying. And let's do that while we keep the meeting going on. We're going to close the room in about 10 minutes or so, but if you can stay, please stay. And with this, we want to let all of you to express yourself. So do unmute yourself right now. Okay, I would like to hear the takeaway, the one-word takeaway from Duncan. Duncan, you have unmute, right? Duncan, how do you feel? Because today is your lucky day. It's your lucky day.
Yes, yeah. Very lucky day. And
yes.
It's been, thank you very much, everyone, for your votes of confidence. I thoroughly enjoyed giving my little table topic, but I didn't deserve to win. However, it is very nice to win, I must admit, because last night I had a very long conversation with my youngest son, who wants to quit his job and he wants to go into making internet digital art, which makes no money at all. He's married. He's got an apartment to pay for that he's bought. He has to pay back the loan in Tokyo. I don't know what's in his mind. So he keeps telling us, don't talk to me about money. But my wife and I keep saying, you have to think about the money. So I wish he had joined today. He would have learned something from today's meeting. So thank you very much, everyone.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's spotlight Thomas. Thomas, you are new in our group and we are so happy to have you. Let us know your takeaway, Thomas.
I didn't really prepare so much. So maybe from you, I think, because you say like what you set your mindset in, you determine how it's going to let yourself make a lot of money. Because if you're not setting it right, you don't have the determination, you don't have the resilience, then what are we here for? Sorry.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's from me.
Yeah, the mindset, right? It's all about the mindset. Yes. Thank you so much. Now, Umi is actually in a public interest company, but she's not able to share her thoughts with us. but certainly we have a lot of members who are actually in the financial field, and we certainly have our own perspective on money. And I'm so happy that Janet, you are joining us. In fact, I would like to really invite you to be our member, because we are seeing so much in you. I know you are going to complete level 2, Janet. So let us know, what did you learn so far today? What you learned, yeah.
For today's session, I was amazed initially when you sent the invitation, power of money in a Toastmasters setting. What can I gain from this topic? And indeed, the Toastmasters of the table topics master has chosen 5 or 6 types of I think it's the codes which actually really true to relate to money matter. But what I want to share with you, besides what I take away from here, is money isn't everything. It's important that we save. My mom always advised me, or even her friends, to save money for the future or for emergency or for anything, but to start saving from young.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
That's a great tip from you. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Seriously, I hope you'll consider membership with us, because you have been very, very much, you are very rare, Janet. I just want to highlight the fact that, you just joined in July, and look at where you are right now. And I'm so, so proud of you. And that happened because of your own initiative, your passion to learn. All right, great. Sanduni, if you're able to share a few words, Sanduni has been very, very dedicated to us as well. And if you can't, it's okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. We should be mindful in spending money. Yes, very, very true. Great. Let's turn the light to our guests. Our guests, are you able to share a few words? Joseph, are you able to share? Joseph is actually a doctor in Myanmar right now, but he's now in Malaysia as well. Joseph, if you're able to share. Okay. Yes, please. Okay, please do so. We are always using the same link, so do feel free to join us. Next week, we have Dr. John Lau to share with us the power of Toastmasters. So this is when we will get a lot of different ideas so that we learn from experienced leaders. Thank you. And so with this, thank you so much for staying with us. Before we go, we just take a final photo if you can, because we are the very final one who decided to stay until the very end. So kudos to all of you. And with the biggest smile and so much, go out and practice whatever we have shared. You will see amazing results. 3, 2, 1. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thomas, leave your phone number because I don't have your contact. And Jenna, I'll be in touch with you very shortly. Thank you so much, Sanduni. And Duncan, Sanduni, if you want to be the Toastmaster of the day, let me know. And Duncan, you can draw your next round as well. Do let me know if you like to. Yeah, share with us the power that you want to share.
I've got a talk in the wings that I will share with you fairly soon. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Duncan. We really like your table topic speech night out. It was great. It was solid with a lot of content. So that's my feedback.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Take care. All the best to your son too, wherever he is.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I think we've talked him out of quitting next month, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All the best. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All the best. See you guys. See you next week.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.